Well, hello strange people, and welcome back. Hope you're all safe and well. I'm going to do something a little bit different today than normal. We're going to travel along the old railway line that runs to the north of the town. We're currently just above the town on an old earthen bank that was built across a small valley with a stream at the bottom. But it's overgrown, so we can't actually see anything, I don't think. I don't think we'll be able to. But from there we'll go into what is a cutting, very gorge-like area. We'll come to the viaduct, which has a beautiful view across the town, and then see where it takes us from there. Back in a mo then. I'm sure the camera's picking up the bird sound, but I'm not sure if it's picking up the sound of the bees and the insects. It's a constant humming. It's wonderful. Right, well, we're just coming up to our first of the bridges, and there's a car going across it. Good timing. Yeah, it's beautiful down here. It's like a little nature reserve in the town. Say it runs through this. It's a fairly deep cutting. It's 12 feet deep that side, and getting on for 20 foot that side. It's quite a deep cutting. Right. Bring you back in a mo. Beautiful. Sound of the bees and the birds. Spring really has sprung. Stop calling now. It was a pigeon calling. Not far away, a buzzard. It's hard to believe we're actually in the middle of the town. Beautiful. Birds everywhere. So what do I know about this railway line? Not an awful lot really. It's built in the 1800s, runs from Plymouth to London. It's about 2,000 men in its construction, and the town actually got a hospital built for it because so many men were being injured. So many men were being injured and killed in making it that the town had to have a hospital. So yeah, Queen Victoria actually stopped here somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but on her trip down from London she stopped at the railway carriage stop so she could go to sleep. It's beautiful. Just the sound. These railings behind me were put up in the Victorian era because just in case a train should happen to stop on the viaduct. Pretty little town in the valley on the edge of the moors. I mean, it's Devon, so it isn't perfect, but you know, it isn't bad. Right, onward. It's the original railway station. Well, we've had to come off the train track as parts of it are privately owned. We're on this lovely little lane now. This is what's known as the old Exeter Road, so it's pretty ancient. See, here's the main Exeter Road down the bottom. It was built in 1812. So, yeah, wildflowers, campions and the bluebells, other bits and bobs starting to show. Beautiful. Right, so we've got about a quarter of a mile of this track and we're back on the roadway. It smells beautiful. It's just, you smell the flowers. Right. Laters. It's my kind of house. Small converted barn in the middle of, well, not quite in the middle of nowhere, but out in the isolated, on an isolated hilltop, out of town. Beautiful, beautiful pasture land around it. Yeah, definitely my kind of home there. Right. If I see anything else, I'll bring you back. But for now, onward. Well, that was nice. I think there was a Devil's Coachman beetle. Might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Devil's Coachman beetles. One of the UK's biggest beetles. As you can see, just about to re-enter the railway line again. What we're going to do is we're going to walk along the road this for another mile or so, and then go down into the valley and walk along the south line. Both lines were closed in the 1960s. But it's beautiful. It's a cycle track now. It's not the same cycle track that Sam and I did the coast to coast on, but it is related, shall we say. It runs parallel for quite a way. This one used to run off towards the town of Lanson. It's pronounced Lanson, by the way, not Launson or Launceston. Lanson. From the Cornish Landstefan. Anyway, yeah, it runs off the other line, then runs out towards Oakhampton. which is the line that Sam and I did the coast to coast on. There is one sad little bit of history to this line. Back in the 1917, I think it was, one of the worst accidents in British train history happened on this line, about 5 miles out of town, 5 miles down the track. I'll bring you back for that story in a minute. So, the accident in 1917, during the Great War, New Zealand sent 2 shiploads of troops over, and the troops hadn't been fed since 6 o'clock that morning, and they boarded the train in Plymouth at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They'd been told that 2 men from each carriage, when the train stopped, could get off and get food for all the men on the carriages. What happened is that about 50 minutes into the journey, they were going to Exeter from Plymouth. 50 minutes into the journey, the train had to pull over for the London Express. Thinking that the train had reached Exeter, obviously they didn't know, they were from New Zealand. The soldiers started piling off the train. Some of them got off the train on the wrong side, which was the side that they'd actually embarked on, but it was the wrong side of the station. 10 of them were hit by the London Express. 9 killed outright and 1 died in hospital a short time after. They travelled halfway around the world only to be killed on the railway line. Very sad. Right, coming off the railway line now, we're going to walk down, go to the Great Western Railway. This is the Southern Railway. The Great Western Railway ran bottom of the valley, so I'll bring you back down there. Well, I didn't expect that. It's my boat. Well, at least she's still there, which is something. Yeah, I didn't think we could see her from up here, but there you go. Right, onward. Sections of the old track used as fence posts there. Interesting use of the old steel. Right, we're back on the railway line, different railway line this time. As I said earlier, it's the Great Western Railway line. It runs along the bottom of the valley and right beside the road. Shouldn't get too much traffic noise though. Yeah, so this is the Great Western. Must have been beautiful lines to go along, both of them. One at the top with the views, This one down the bottom, the river running alongside. The river's looking very low. We had a little rain the other night, but not very much. Beautiful. We'll stop for a cup of tea in a minute. Fancy a brew? Because I do. If anyone knows what make a duck that is, please put it in the comments. I presume it's a duck, I'm not even sure what it is. You don't often see guinea fowl roaming in wilds in Britain either, do you? But I knew there was a herd over there living in the woods. Herd? Flock. Herd. Herd of guinea fowl. Right. Well, we're almost at the end of this walk now. Been really nice. Do this kind of exercise every day. Right, bring you back in a second. We'll look at the weir. Well, that's it, our journey ends. Hope you've enjoyed that trip along the two railway tracks. Hope you're all staying safe. Hope you're all staying well. And catch you on the next one, whenever that will be.